Did you know virtual reality and interactive 3D solutions for education have been said to increase students' attention levels by 92%, while increasing their test scores by 35% as well? Hello, my name is Daniel Cardenas, and I'm going to be talking to you all guys about virtual reality and how it can revitalize our schooling system, while also giving us a new form of entertainment for all ages to enjoy. Virtual reality relates to our world today because the United States is actually falling behind Japan, South Korea, Canada, the Netherlands, and 9 other nations, ranking us 14th in education as of January of 2015. Not only that, but college textbook author John Mishonis says that the public school system in the 50 largest cities of the United States actually only graduate half of their students on time. And according to another author, Adrian Sulko, says that the future success in college and the workplace is directly linked to academic efforts in middle and high school. So in a modern day where most kids as early as the ages of 7 and 8 already have cell phones and they're walking around with these type of technologies, it might be time to rethink the primitive ways of teaching that we're used to. First, I want to talk to you about how the major company of Google is leaving their footprint in classrooms throughout the United States. Second, I want to show you how a company called Eon Reality has created a virtual reality learning environment that's actually being utilized by universities and students already. And lastly, I want to show you how virtual reality will become a form of entertainment that all ages can enjoy. Here, you will see that the US ranks for 15-year-olds out of 34 nations, 14th in reading, 17th in science, and 25th in math. Going off of this, you can see why it might be time to change our primitive ways of teaching. So first, Google is already implementing virtual reality into classrooms throughout the United States. They use these Google Cardboard devices, and they gave them free to 100 schools in the United States as a test run to see how that they would do with the students. Students can take virtual field trips using Google's Expeditions program. According to an article by Catherine Adzerza of the Gazette Extra, Google has partnered with Wildlife Conservation Society, PBS, the American Museum of Natural History, the Planetary Society, and even the Palace of Versailles. So they can use this to visit foreign places that they would never be able to go otherwise. According to an article featuring John Guadiosi, they can visit places like Mars, patriotic landmarks across the United States, the tallest buildings in Dubai, and many more important places in our world. Students are excited because this is actually using technology that we already have. So in summary, Google is such a well-known big company and organization. They have the power to impact the schools across our nation. Google can do this. Secondly, a company called Eon Reality has already created a virtual learning environment that is being utilized by schools and universities alike. According to a study done by Eon Reality, this type of technology can actually increase students' attention levels, their willingness to learn, and their test scores. Students and teachers alike, since it is such an easily accessible Since the content is such easily accessible, students and teachers alike can upload their assignments virtually from anywhere at any place at any time. All they need is their virtual reality headset. If a student cannot make it into class, he could use his or her virtual reality headset and he could be right there in the class. So this type of technology, according to an article featuring John Guadiosi again, says that this type of technology is actually tuned and built for Generation Y, helping them unlock their imaginations and enjoy learning again. So in summary, with Eon Reality's virtual reality learning environments, students and teachers can be linked and more interactive than ever before. According to an article featuring Monica Burns, 5th grade teacher and curriculum consultant in New York, had this to say: "When it's executed properly, and not just for fun, virtual reality can actually be very, very beneficial." Finally, Companies like Google, Eon Reality, Samsung, and Sony are actually all creating their own headsets for virtual reality. The headsets will offer a new way to watch videos. Instead of watching them from a one-dimension angle, you can now get a full 360-degree view of what's going on all around you. When talking about entertainment, I think something like this would be cool for concerts. You know, you snap your virtual reality headset on, and you're right there in the front row. Put your headphones on, and the sound's right there. I think that sounds great. Video games will have a new depth to the way we experience these virtual environments. Not only that, we can use this technology to offer college students, or high school students rather, college tours of future campuses that they wouldn't even have to leave their high schools. They could do that all from the campus. So another thing that they could use this for is war simulation. You know, when they practice, shooting and firing and everything like that. This could be a much safer alternative, so to say. According to the website Statista, they're expected to sell 12.1 million virtual reality headsets in all companies combined in the year of 2016, which will generate over $1 billion in revenue. In summary, with virtual reality, we will have new ways of experiencing foreign places that we never thought we would visit. Believe me, once you take your first visit of the Palace of Versailles, it is absolutely phenomenal, and you'll want to take another tour of something else, I believe it. So I believe with virtual reality, we can and we will revitalize our school system. We will have a new form of entertainment, and we will have new ways of visiting places that we never thought possible. After hearing this, I hope you realize that how vital this type of technology can actually be for our society. I am not saying to throw the primitive ways of teaching out the door. I am not saying that at all. Actually, I think a textbook with ample information and the willingness to read and learn is all one student needs to succeed. But when you complement that with a type of modern technology like virtual reality, we will begin to see differences, and noticeable differences at that. Remember, virtual reality and interactive 3D environments have been shown to increase students' attention levels and willingness to learn by 92% and their test scores by 35%. So we need to make learning fun again. We need to look forward, students need to look forward to going to school. And actually the future of our nation depends on it, so the time to act is right now. Thank you.